Rory, let's talk about Chelsea and goalkeeping situations. Would you accept Aaron Ramsdale?
No, God.
No, would you? No, what have you got now in between your sticks?
No, would Aaron Ramsdale immediately become the best goalkeeper at Chelsea? Should Chelsea sign Aaron Ramsdale though? It's not the same. Yeah.
Okay, the first one then.
Yeah, Aaron Ramsdale's better than Robert Sanchez. If Aaron Ramsdale no Chelsea player had the output of Aaron Ramsdale that Aaron Ramsdale had last season. Yeah, so if Aaron Ramsdale was at Chelsea, he'd be Chelsea's best player. Like last season. Nobody played to the level that he played. However, I don't rate Ramsdale that highly. I think he's a good goalie. I think he's definitely good enough to be England's number 2. I like the way that he starts their attacks. If you look at his performance in the North London derby against Tottenham away, I thought he's brilliant. And he has his moments. But you know when it really mattered? You know when it really mattered towards the end of last season? Errors.
You made a couple of big errors.
But
I never looked at them not winning the title and thought Aaron Ramsdale. Never thought that. I thought Saka missing penalty and I thought Saliba missing for the last 4 or 5 games. I never thought they didn't win it because of Aaron Ramsdale. Aaron
Ramsdale conceding goals after 30 seconds at home is going to be a slight issue as well.
Yeah, maybe if you forensically look at it, maybe Arteta's done that and thought, no, he's just not good enough.
Well, that's the other thing. If you're not good enough to start for Arsenal, you shouldn't be good enough to start for Chelsea. I know they're better than us at the moment, but there still has to be a principle.
Do you not think he's hard done by here?
Not really. I don't rate him that highly.
Yeah, but I don't think David Raya is that. I don't think David Raya is Edison or Alisson.
That may be true. Yeah. That may be true. The question is, should Chelsea sign Aaron Ramsdale? And realistically, I don't want Chelsea to sign an Arsenal reject. So no. That doesn't mean that I'm not open and honest enough to acknowledge that he is better than any goalkeeper that we've had in the past few years.
And that's it then, isn't it? Surely you take him.
No, but
right now he's better than Sanchez.
No,
and he's quite a bit better than Sanchez.
No, that's not how you sign players, though. Simply being better than what you have doesn't make it a good signing, because we could be more ambitious than that. We could go and sign, we could have signed Raya. If they believe that Raya's better than Ramsdale, you should have gone and get him. Yeah. Don't take the cast off. Take the one that they want. Ooh.
One and a one. You are the one for. Getting there. Rory gave me the look like, come on, Ade, get up, get there. I'm like, sorry, I don't know all Grease songs.
But look, overall, I think Ramsdale. I think when you said, has he been hard done by? Yeah, I think there's an argument for that.
He's been hard done by.
Just in as much as, but this is the ruthless nature of being a proper Premier League team, isn't it? This is the ruthless nature of how you become winners.
This is the ruthless nature of Pep rubbing off on Arteta.
Well,
the way Pep got rid of Joe Hart, not good enough, go.
Well, Arteta spoke as well, didn't he? When he said something along the lines of, we need to have a good top-tier player per position. And they now have that.
It's different, though, in goalkeepers. So different.
No, but you still need 2. Like, Man City still have 2, don't they?
Yeah, but 95% of the games is going to be Edison. Whereas 2 in every position, most times you're going to get your games.
No.
Aaron Ramsdale's going to be sitting on the bench, and I remember when they showed the camera, they panned the camera to him in that Everton game, and he's not on the bench cheering and laughing. He's on the bench sulking. He's on the bench not happy.
Well, then he's not the right man for the club. Because what he needs to do here is use it as impetus to be better than he's ever been. He needs to use the arrival of Raya to spur him on, to make him a better goalkeeper.
But you don't know. Unless Raya now makes a mistake, you don't get your chance. No. Unless Raya makes a mistake. I mean, you can do as good as you want in training. Unless Raya makes a mistake in a game, then you're not getting a chance again.
No, I don't think that's true. I think there's the inevitable rotation will come, inevitable mistakes will come, inevitable injuries will come.
League Cup games.
You will get an opportunity. And also, your conduct in training is also relevant here. I know you're saying it flippantly, you don't mean it specifically like this. If he is sulking because of the arrival of a challenger to his place, then he's probably got to leave, because that isn't the mentality. What you need to do when a player arrives, think about some of the best players who've ever played the game and why are they so good. So why was Lionel Messi so good? Probably because of the presence of Cristiano Ronaldo, and vice versa. You inspire one another along. Why did Ashley Cole become totally unplayable and undoubtedly the best in the world in his position and the best in the world ever? Because Chelsea had Wayne Bridge there, spurring him on, pushing him. So you use the arrival of another player to spur you on. And
do you think Arteta's had that conversation? Like at the end of last season, and I don't know, I still can't quite work out what kind of manager he is in terms of speaking and putting his arm around players. But do you think at the end of the season he's had or when rumours about him signing another goalkeeper came in, do you think he's had that conversation with him or just signed him?
I think he's probably just signed him. I don't think he needs to run it past anyone else. I don't think he needs to do that. But look, generally speaking, you do need 2 good players per position. And look,
I think if he thinks though that Ramsdale isn't good enough, then you let him go. Like what our Guardiola did with Joe Hart. Didn't keep him on the bench, just got rid of him. Obviously, if you're not good enough, I don't want you number 1 or 2.
This will depend on the conduct of Ramsdale. This will be Ramsdale's decision. Maybe not his final decision, but the way that he behaves will lead to the decision. I think you need... Look, when Chelsea were brilliant, we had 3. Yeah. Like we had Petr Cech in goal, Thibaut Courtois and Mark Schwarzer all at the club at the same time.
Who was your number 1?
Petr Cech was... Yeah, but Mikel Arteta doesn't play by the same rules. Football has evolved. He's now saying he has 2 number 1s. Yeah. So I don't agree with that. I don't think it makes any sense, to be totally frank. Same. But Mikel Arteta knows more about football than me, and he thinks it makes sense. So until I see it not work, I give him the benefit of the doubt. I think
he's overthinking things. I think he's almost become like your old manager, Ranieri, the Tinkerman. I think he's started to become a bit like thinking of new ways and new ideas for the sake of it. Honestly, like subbing goal. If I see him sub a goalkeeper and it gets it wrong, like all the subbing goal, he's going to do that, isn't he? He's going to sub goalkeepers.
I don't think
someone's going to bring on a 6'7" forward. He's like, Ramsdale's a bit taller and comes out for catches. Let me bring him on.
Yeah, but if it works, let's say that happens. Let's just play devil's advocate here. Say after 65 minutes, Aaron Ramsdale comes on. If he comes on and saves a penalty, brilliant. If he comes on and concedes one through his legs in the last minute that he should be saving, disaster.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.